Alright, so here she is, the old 7.3. Gauges. Trans temp isn't hooked up right now because we're monitoring pressures. But let me start off in 1. But it's just fine manually. The overdrive light doesn't blink or anything. You can turn it on and off like it's supposed to. It's on an old country back road. But she goes. That is only about quarter throttle, about 20 pounds of boost. Sorry for the shakiness and the blurriness. Camera's not staying in focus too well. Down's just like it's supposed to, up shifts like it's supposed to, goes through the gears smoothly, handles the power under a load, and just and that's literally quarter throttling it, and it's just handles beautifully, shifts beautifully. I built this transmission myself, right in my garage. After my incident with Rami transmission, RK transmission out of Brooklyn, New York. I'm still waiting from the company to send me the other transmission back. It's been a few months now since they've had the other one back, which head back into town now, do another run, show you it's I hit the overdrive light at about 75 there. Forgot that it was off. I turned it on. That overdrive. It actually kicks down like it's supposed to now. It's like, say, all right, now I'm in overdrive. My speedo's about 10 mile an hour off. So when I'm actually doing about 45, 46, I'm actually going 55. Got to compensate for the 37-inch tires on it. So we're cruising with traffic now, but I'll slow down a little bit more so don't get up on them too quick. But here you'll see the kickdown, still in overdrive. And there she kicks right down. She's main. I'd like to give a shout out to Jake's Transmission out of North Adams, Michigan for supplying me with the needed parts to build this 4R100 4x4 heavy duty. I got a billet torque converter from Transtar, all fluids from Transtar, a couple of the hubs, did the Tugger HD2 4R100 4EOD kit. It's universal. It works great. Follow the instructions to a T. Seems like it shifts amazingly. All said and done, I got just under $3,000 into this transmission build. That was having to replace the core because I sent my core out to Rami transmission, RK transmission, whatever they want to call themselves. My receipt says RK Transmission. Their public information for their company is Rami Transmission out of Brooklyn, New York. Anyways, I sent them my core, bought a transmission off them, got it. It didn't shift right from day one. I mean, it wouldn't even shift. You'd be sitting here getting it up to 30, 35, still wouldn't shift. It wouldn't manually shift. It just wouldn't drive right. It wouldn't shift right. It would kick down sporadically when you did get it to go. If you lifted, you could get it to, lift it off the throttle, you could get it to shift. But I mean, you're already speeding even at that point in town to even get it to that point. It would sporadically downshift, and what I mean sporadically downshift, to get on the highway, say you're doing 45, 50 mile an hour entrance speed on the highway, and you got to get up to 70 to get in between a couple semis, or whatever. You get into traffic, so they can't get over. And I went to go and hammer the throttle just to get it to get up and go a little bit, and I kicked down into like first gear. Now the funny thing about this is I was doing like 45 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour, and red line, just and then it wouldn't shift. I had to pull over the side of the road and go through the whole process to try and get it to shift again and baby it up and limp it home. I paid a lot of money for that transmission. I think for the transmission and itself, with their converter, they said it was a heavy duty converter, was $2,200 just for that cost. But my total cost was $2,970. They refunded me half my core. I called Amir. He actually refunded me the other $150 and gave me my full 500 core back, so that was cool of him. Seemed like a straightforward guy, but I mean, I've been going through this thing for a couple months now with him, that he was going to ship me my transmission, and he still hadn't shipped me it. So hope I hear from you soon, Amir. They're waiting for the shipping information to be emailed to them, or you can send me a screenshot of it, whatever you got to do, just so I can have verification. But anyways, yep, driving through town. I mean, runs good, shifts good, holding the pressures. I'm very satisfied with my transmission that I built. I'm so stoked that I did it myself. I think from here on out, I will be rebuilding every transmission that I know that needs rebuilt in my shop right at home. It was a $100 workbench. Great investment. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching.